Heroes and legends and times. The Royals. Susan Royal was one of the great governors during the age and time of the LaFleur Empire, known as Anjosaka, during the latter years, prior to the legendary fighters era. Now the LaFleurs had gone into the Sudamachan rule, Siegfried Sinuhen's rule, the age of the three Hillmans, and now these chaotic times. Many of these governesses and governors were getting old, or are old, and their time and the land of the living was soon to be up. Susan, was under the leadership of King Jack Royal, and then under the leadership of Gemini Royal. Both leaders had great intentions of power, but not one of them was able to make Royal to reach the pinnacle that it once did back in its glory days. Susan and Wilson Axiom received reinforcements from the revived ancient royal troops from Kersner Royal, Dor Royal, and Grey Ward Royal. They were back in their prime and ready for fighting. The Royals were strong, just like the Scotia, the Commonwealth, and the Noah, and the Kinkallo, and the Genmeta, and the Kelowna, and so many other powers. Susan wanted to make a difference, and wanted to go for people that no one else was aiming for. She wanted revenge against the Sudamachans for utterly destroying and embarrassing the Royals, and left them virtually defenseless. Thank goodness for the time disruption and all these other royal officers and troops coming. Royal could have been easily destroyed and conquered, just like some third-tier power. Susan was determined for vengeance, and the Scholastica were the successors of Sudamachan. So that would be our first target, to conquer the galaxies of the other minor scholastical forces first, before moving on to the Collagen, the UB, and lastly, the UE. If she could do this, the Royals would reach the pinnacle of excellence, worthy of their name. Wilson, however, wasn't too sure about stretching their troops so far. They'll have to get past the Gardens. But Jilukai and all the remaining loyal Sumachans harbor that galaxy in strong defense. Susan was waiting patiently. There are now people around, like King Vaughn and others, but hated Sudamachan and wanted to do everything possible to finish the job and wipe it out from the face of the universe. She only waited her time before the pathway will eventually be made clear. The Chaldeans will not last long in this chaos, and once then, the Chaldean galaxy will be a gateway towards Scholastica and towards Susan's last and final and only campaign that she herself will lead.